Welcome back to Fire Emblem: The Sacred Stones. Last time we did a little bit of a diversion after we split up with Ephraim. We went and did the Tower of Valny for a bit. We'll be starting Erika's route for real this time. So, let's get on with that for Chapter 9, Distant Blade. I really have been looking forward to this. This to me is the point where the game truly begins, but you might notice, why am I in Seraphue? Actually, I had to fight an enemy skirmish here just to get to Seraphue, so I did that with the B team as well. So if you want to check, the B team currently, and Natasha, because Natasha was also there, she's a bit higher level than she should be, but everyone else here is part of the B team. So yeah, Column's level 7 now, Vanessa's 6, Gilliam has been getting terrible level ups lately. Arto's been doing quite well though. So, yeah, I made sure the main party wouldn't get any experience from that. Reason why I'm back in Seraphue is it's the only place where I can buy staves, and I need more of those. Actually, let me go back and check. Yeah, you barely have any staff uses left, so let's go ahead and buy an extra heal staff for you. And for now, I think I'm done on the rest of the staves. We'll probably be getting another restore staff later-ish anyway. And I think everyone else is pretty fine on items. One thing that I want to do, though... Actually, I might have already done it. So, Franz here has a second Iron Lance in his inventory. That's going to be important in a bit. Now, I'm pretty sure... Okay, you have a Steel Lance as well. Yeah, as long as you keep that in your inventory, you'll be fine. I'll do my inventory management for real once I hit this actual chapter. Hesitated for a moment, but I actually think that's what I will do, because I'm going to have to switch inventory around a little bit once we get to the preparation screen here. So it's time to head to Port Kiris, one letter off of being the default avatar name from Fire Emblem 12. So this is the official start of Erika's route. But of course, it can't be that simple, can it? So we're officially in Carquino, that one country they mentioned at the very beginning of the game. And ally of Frelia. You might remember that guy from the opening movie. Well, that's good. It's always nice to have allies. Funny how Ainz is already depicted as being blue. I love how the narration immediately just does that. I was about to say something exactly like that, and then the narration beat me to it. But she is wrong. Of course she is. We have to have some reason to have a battle here. This is a pretty awesome chapter title, though. Of course, first we have a Meanwhile in Villain Land scene. I like how there's an armory and a shop outside the castle there. It's funny, they know the bracelets are the key to it, but they don't seem to know where it is. Which is kind of weird. How'd they find out one detail without the other? Well, at least this means we probably won't have to deal with Volta for a while. At least you have one of the more reasonable generals going after our party. Yeah, Volta has equally disturbing tendencies towards both the twins. Yeah, please go away and stop creeping me out. Well, Ainz already has trouble. Of course, you're more than willing to see Ralston fall. You've got a personal stake in that, as we'll find out later. And Kalak has a personal stake in Johanna as well. So, yeah, he clearly doesn't like that place very much. And as for those two, we won't be seeing very much of them because they're not as relevant to Erika's route. But Tana's here. Some people have posed an interesting theory. When I said that she doesn't look that much like Ainz' sibling, they said that she could be adopted, which would make sense. Either that or their mother had blue hair. She's probably pretty disappointed that Ephraim's not with us as well. Obviously he doesn't. Yeah, he'd probably scream if he found out. It's actually pretty sad considering that she can die, I believe, so... I probably already just spoiled something about Tana, but it should be pretty obvious at this point. Yes, that means that Tana is going to come with us. I guess technically speaking Tana joined there, but I'll leave doing her bio until once we actually see her stats. Oh, first Port Town we've encountered. Every Fire Emblem tends to have one of those. And it's usually often invaded by pirates. And then this happens. Really? You're still using the Erina alias? Really? Ugh. You're about to see how silly that is, by the way. Especially since she's making no attempt to disguise herself, and Grado knows exactly what she looks like. So, I really don't get why she's even doing this. And Karkino's even an ally of Frelia, so... it really shouldn't be necessary to hide her identity from them. Yes, it's the best character again! And this music. And she is engaging in mundane pleasures. Yes, everyone arrived, handed up, and left. And you're still the deadpan one of the three. And suddenly music cut, as we talk about more serious things. Well, I mean, we know already that this girl has some connections to Ralston, as she made a terrible attempt of hiding. Yeah, I'm sure you are. Huh. We're gonna have to find a chart from some obscure island before we can go inside it? Oh yeah, simply do that, and instead of getting there in 10 days, we get there in, I don't even know, but it would be much, much longer. Unless, immediately going on the route, you end up having to face great evil, which will probably happen. Seriously, these scenes make me wish that there was voice acting. And I love Seth's reaction here. It's, nothing you need to concern yourself with. That was great. Those three are pretty amazing, and we'll be seeing them again pretty soon. Yeah, the ships don't seem to be leaving. However, a more pressing concern has appeared. This is why that whole alias thing was totally stupid. This guy recognizes her instantly. I mean, seriously. She couldn't at least go the, well, serious route and wear a mask or something like that? And with that, instant cut to battle preparations. I like how they get straight to the point here. But, something that you should know here, we have Tana now. Tana is kinda like Natasha earlier. She's forced into this chapter, so here she is. Tana is our second Pegasus Knight. The general idea with her is that she joins later than Vanessa, but ends up stronger. Level 4 at this point in the game is fairly low, but Tana's base stats are not bad for her level. In fact, they're all equal to or higher than what Vanessa has on average at level 4. She needs a few kills in this chapter to get going, but that's definitely possible, and when she does get going, it's a real sight to behold. Tana's growths are pretty great all round, and I find she often ends up as an unstoppable flying juggernaut at later levels. She does still have 5 con though, which is unfortunate. Which means earlier on she'll be stuck using lighter lances so as not to severely reduce her speed. Once her speed gets higher, that's not much of an issue though I will say, if you want to use Tana, you should probably bring some other lances to this chapter besides her starting loadout, because I really don't know what they were thinking when they made her start with a heavy spear. There are no armored enemies until Erica chapter 13. Yeah, the heavy spear is completely useless for the next several chapters. Other than that, Tana is an odd example of getting both nerfed and buffed in the English version. She got her skill and speed bases raised by 1 point each, but her strength and defense each lowered by 1. While the extra skill and speed is alright, losing 1 point to her base strength and defense is a bit of a blow. For Tana's promoted options, see Vanessa's. There's really not much difference between the promotion choice here as it was for Vanessa. Namely, Wyvern Knight is generally better in every way. Just watch out for the Pierce glitch. There is one thing to point out here though, and that's that if you care about the triangle attack, which you probably shouldn't since it's really not all that practical, it's just kind of a silly fun thing you can do. But if you care about it for some reason, you cannot promote both Vanessa and Tana to Wyvern Knights. They can be both Falcon Knights, one of them can be a Wyvern Knight, but they can't both be Wyvern Knights. It's kind of a weird restriction, but it is a restriction nonetheless. Here's the thing though, I'm going to have to mess with her inventory a little bit, which is exactly why I didn't want to do the inventory management until now. So that heavy spear, I'm getting rid of that now, because it's, as its name would imply, very, very heavy, and there are no armored enemies in this chapter, so it's actually pointless for her to have it now. Instead, I'll go ahead and, where are you, Franz? Yep, you bought that for a reason, give that to her, and then I'm also going to go ahead and swipe forward Steel Lance in cases where she needs a little more power. So, yeah, okay, you got that. Let's, actually, let me just pick my army first, because I'm going to have to get rid of the B team. I want you, though. Definitely want you. And I also definitely want Seth. So, Franz, Ross, Luke. One more left. Okay, we got 1 slot left. We can bring Kyle, I guess. Never really expected to, but he's been doing pretty well this playthrough. So, in terms of... yeah, Kyle should be okay in terms of weapons. Seth, on the other hand, I'm going to give Seth something new. In particular, he needs a new sword. Not a silver one, though. That's a bit too strong. Ford should have something. Yeah, that's steel sword. You're going to take that. Now, Ross... okay, he's still got an elixir. That's fine. Any axes that we have that I could give him? Another iron axe. You know, might not be a bad idea for him to take that. His iron axe is getting a little run down. Kyle should be mostly fine. Vanessa, as long as she has the javelin, that's okay. Okay, now let's go ahead and check the map. The most difficult thing about this chapter, by far, is these 2 villages. That village there, and this village here. In particular, this village right here, because it's immediately threatened by this pirate and, in some ways, this pirate, and there'll be more pirates coming. You have to rush this village very, very quickly in order to save it. So that's going to be the main challenge here. As for the other village, there are already pirates coming for it. Pirates can cross water, as you know from Ross's bio, and these pirates are kind of tough. And yeah, they can destroy villages, by the way. This is our first instance of that. Something annoying is, you might think, hey, I'll just fly in and get a Pegasus Knight to save this village. It is covered by archers. Yeah, the map designers were complete jerks here. And that's what makes this really, really frustrating. However, despite this, I'm actually going to put Tana down here. She will still help in saving this village, just not by directly saving it. Ross, on the other hand, is going to go here because it's going to be his job to go into the ocean and fight the pirates here. This chapter really wants to hammer it in that you're supposed to promote Ross to pirate. If you don't have a pirate Ross at this point, it's a lot harder to save this one village. It is doable, but it's much harder. So, also we can't change Tana's position because she's a forced deployment. Now, Seth, I'm going to go... If I put him anywhere else, he's going to be slowed down by those forests, but actually I guess he might be able to go a little bit further. I want Seth to make a break for this village right off the bat. Yes, I'm going to be using Seth here. As for everyone else, Colin's mainly here as just filler. I don't really need him exactly. Natasha can stay back here. Actually, Franz might as well start running for that village. Luke can go there. Carl can stay around here. I think this should be alright. So the enemy is present here. This sniper is the elephant in the room. This guy is actually pretty tough. He's got a lot of health, fairly fast, hits pretty hard. Thankfully, snipers don't have a critical bonus in this game, otherwise it would be even more terrifying. And obviously, don't put flyers near him. They will die horribly, but there's another archer here anyway. This guy is kind of dangerous, but he'll probably end up getting lured by Seth. Now let's just quickly check the enemies. The enemies here actually have some fairly strong weapons, especially things like this. The Axe Reaver, I'll talk about that once we actually get it. Not really that important to talk about now. This guy here, this is going to be great for Joshua because he's going to drop a new killing edge, but keep anyone who isn't named Seth or probably Gilliam away from this guy because a crit will hurt anyone else very, very hard. Also got a Shaman down here with Flux. Ocean Seal, I'll talk about that later. A lot of pretty strong enemies, and then we have the boss, who has a pretty unfortunate name. So yeah, this guy. His name invites very, very obvious jokes. I'm not going to do an impression because that would probably be horrifying. And as if the stronger enemies here weren't enough, there are a lot of reinforcements in this chapter too. It's also a route chapter, so it's going to be taking quite a while. So, I'm actually going to go ahead and save here, just in case because this has actually been pretty long already, and I don't want to have to redo all this again. I just noticed this while waiting for footage to compress, but the save here warns you that if you save at the start of a map, you're actually locked out of the world map. Which makes sense, it's something that can be pretty tricky. If you go into this and you're not strong enough, that could be a problem. But anyway, now I'm going to go quiet for the first few moments of this next battle, because Erica's second map theme is amazing and one of my favourite songs in the game. I love this song so much. But anyway, Ross is going to have to go into the sea now. And should I hand axe that guy or let him come to me? This is also why I gave Ross the elixir. He's going to have to range pretty far ahead of the rest of the army. Okay, he hit. That's good. The annoying thing about the ocean is it's kind of like a downplayed version of the tile terrain in Echoes. Everyone on the sea gets 10 avoid, so any battles between pirates, you'll see a lot of misses on both sides. It's pretty frustrating. Now, Vanessa is going to go somewhere where nobody can reach her, but she's still kind of around this area. There's a reason for this. We also get a new enemy phase theme here, which you can get to hear much of there. Yeah, as I thought. Like I said, you'll be seeing a lot of misses here. Good, you're attacking. Okay, that's more damage than I thought you'd be doing. Please tell me the other guy doesn't do 10 as well. I probably should have checked that. That was kind of dumb. I just want Tana to get a little bit of experience here. She starts a little behind. Please... Well, you attacked Seth for some reason. So, I won't even need to worry anyway. But yeah, there are going to be some reinforcements for me to use Tana against a little bit. She starts kind of behind, but her starting stats I find are actually alright for the level that she starts at. Hey, an enemy on 1 HP, perfect. Need to get rid of the archers before it's safe for her, though. So yeah, the general idea here is to block those pirates from getting to the village with Ross. Good dodge there, Seth. But Seth can't afford to stand still. He's going to have to keep on running. Because that pirate is his target. And worse, there's now another pirate up there. So this is why you need to really, really run in this chapter if you want to save that village. That guy's not going to be able to reach Seth. Yeah, let's just have him go around here. I'm going to try and head off that pirate. And my other plan is... Okay, right, as long as I kill that guy, Tana should be safe. So Tana can just go here. Don't equip the Steel Lance anymore, because that's a bad idea. Because that is severely lowering her attack speed. And yeah, getting a lot of experience. The enemies here, though, don't underestimate them. They are a lot tougher than you're used to at this point. To me, I really like this part of the game because I feel it's where the game truly begins. The enemies are tougher, the maps are more interesting, the music gets really great. Okay, we'll have to watch out for that stupid sniper. This song is called Rise Above, by the way, and I absolutely love this song so much. That's not going to kill you. But it could set up a kill for loot, actually. Although... Actually, yeah, loot may not even be in range of this stupid sniper. Yeah, that sniper does worry me somewhat. He's not that difficult to take down, but he usually takes at least a few characters, like at least 3 people have to gang up on him, and yeah. Okay, you can't get there. Good, loot should be safe going around here. Oh, and I was about to say, provided she doesn't miss, and then I realized, oh, she's got a 100% hit rate. The one hit rate you can rely on. It's hard for me to describe exactly why I love this song so much, but it's just... all of my great memories playing this game when I was younger, just... so many of them revolve around this song. It's just every time that I get to the point in the game where this song plays, I just love it. It just brings back so many good memories. She's already an A rank in Starves. That is, I believe, as far as she can go, because I think only promoted classes can get S ranks in this game. It's probably a good thing, because, oh, I mean, it depends. There is an S rank staff in this game, so it's not a bad thing to get an S in Starves, but... Actually, will you get doubled by the sniper with that? There's a slight risk that you might, so I'm going to equip the Iron Sword. But, yeah. Don't do that. Yeah, Tana is so flimsy that pretty much anyone can rescue her. And Natasha is even more flimsy that even more anyone can rescue her. Right, now these stupid pirates. These pirates. These two both have hand axes. This guy, though, he's got a steel axe, which means that even with as horrendously speed screws my Ross has been getting, Ross can actually double this guy. Well, hopefully Ross can double this guy, depending on random stat gains, but he's probably going to be able to double that guy. 72 is still not amazing, but it's okay. So yeah, like I said, lots of misses on both sides because of this stupid ocean. At least it's better, though, than in Echoes with the stupid tile terrain, which is even worse. And even worse still, because that game doesn't have true hits. So, this pirate right here, if you don't stop him quickly, this village is gone. But there's a fairly easy trick to make sure that he doesn't reach the village. Simply leave Vanessa in his range. He'll go after her with a hand axe, and he'll prioritize attacking her over destroying the village. So, as long as you leave Vanessa in this guy's range, you can pretty much just lead him on a dance, and you won't even need to worry about that village, provided Ross can stall these other guys. Okay, good, you're gone. Like I said, this is provided that Ross can stall the other guys. And even more evidence the game wants you to promote Ross to pirates. This is the promotion item for pirates, and also thieves, but I mostly care about pirates right now. If I wanted to, I could promote Ross right now, and in fact, it might not be a bad idea if you're playing for pure efficiency, but I just like getting all the level ups I can possibly get. So yeah, I'm going to leave him as a pirate until level 20, but when he turns into a berserker, that's going to be very fun. All those criticals. Okay, I hope the sniper won't be able to kill Franz. Did you break your iron sword? No, you didn't. That guy's just slightly faster. Yeah, sometimes when you don't double something and you're usually used to doubling, that's bad. Okay, good. That he did double. Great. I wasn't eating my words there. But yeah, when you don't double something and you're usually used to doubling, it's often a good sign that your weapon just broke. And yeah, even though I haven't trained Vanessa that much, she can still fulfill her role here of stalling that guy. He just is completely obsessed with charging after her. Hi there, sniper. Okay, that was very close. And reinforcement time. Even more archers down on the lower front. But the reinforcements up here are pretty much perfect for Tana to take out. Unfortunately, there's a sniper here who's all too willing to destroy her. Let's see how much damage he does to her just by method of experimentation. 34! Yeah! Snipers versus flyers in this game. Triple might. Extremely painful. Speaking of extremely painful, this sniper needs to go. These ones also need to go. And yeah, see how close this pirate is to this village? You have a very short time frame to take out the pirates, so you pretty much need to use Seth here, or a really, really good friend. Seth is not even doubling you. That is unfortunate. But as long as I put Seth in your path, you should be... Okay, you know what? I'm probably going to attack you, because I just absolutely cannot risk you reaching the village. If I make sure to attack you now, I'm going to be able to kill you next turn, and yeah, hopefully your other pirate is going to be stupid and suicidally attack Seth. Now this guy here has a killing edge. I probably should have checked his damage. 17 against Seth's defense of 11. I don't know weapon triangle advantage, so that would be 6 damage. 6 times 3 is 18. Okay, so critical won't kill Seth, so I don't need to worry there. This pirate, though, he can potentially attack people up here, which may not be a bad idea to lure him into attacking loot intentionally, especially since he can exactly kill that guy. And he's not going to one-shot loot, obviously, but firstly, I need to make sure that sniper dies. And that means that... Okay, plan. This seems really stupid, but I count on her hitting here. And yeah, that guy, if I move Vanessa... See, normally I have to have Vanessa lure that pirate around for a really long time, but now I can lure him into attacking loot where he'll probably end up dead. Now this sniper. Not many people can double him, but Joshua can. I've only got 1 use left of that killing edge. If that crits, he is dead, but I'd rather go for the consistency. Well, not so much consistency, but yeah. Extra damage from this. Really? Really? Okay, I'll take it. Joshua, seriously, your luck has definitely turned around. Wow. Yeah, I didn't even need to blow that one killing edge. Okay, that was hilarious. That was really hilarious. I love it when people do that. Don't do that, that's stupid. Yeah. Eventually you'll be able to double with javelins reliably, but until then I'm going to have to make sure you don't do that. Now, while I did say that these reinforcements are perfect for Tana, I believe there are going to be axe reinforcements coming very, very soon that are obviously not perfect for Tana, so that's a problem. But she got her first level up. That's not bad, but I would like more strength and defense. It's still okay, though. Just comparing her to Vanessa at the moment. She does have worse skill at this point. Okay, that guy's going to directly be able to attack Tana, which should be fine. 12 speed. Let me just check something. 8. 3. And, oh yeah, you've got 11. So yeah, you're not going to get doubles. I do, however, need to desperately heal Franz, and it's times like these when the men's staff is really helpful. I was trying to say handy, useful, and I ended up merging the two of them. Funny how that happens sometimes. But anyway, yeah. Men's staff useful. Now, Franz... I don't really fancy him getting attacked by that mage and that pirate and a bunch of people in the same turn. But I also need to make sure that that guy can only go after loot. But I also need to make sure that that guy can't attack Franz. I'm probably going to need to have Franz stay around here anyway, because, like I said, there are more reinforcements, including some axe reinforcements. And I still love this song so much. I know Kyle can't quite reach you. And kind of ironic thing, Franz actually has worse resistance than Kyle does, so Kyle's actually better at taking on mages, even though you'd think he wouldn't be. Wait a minute. Okay, good. Okay, I can get Erica down here, I guess. Let's just say that I might not need to worry too much about her overusing that rapier at this point. But that's only if I manage to, well, let's just say, do this chapter relatively well. Now, these two... You've got a hand axe and an iron axe. You'll probably be using the iron one to attack if I use the hand axe. But I want to get in range of both of you at once. And obviously using the elixir here. So hopefully these two go for him. Then I can worry about these archers. Gotta be careful of that guy though. His range extends a bit further than you'd probably think. And, oh yeah, I need to get Vanessa out of here. It's really strange. Like I say, I usually have Vanessa leading him around a lot more than that. I usually lure him to the shore where I get Seth or Franz to kill him. But here I'm hopefully gonna get Loot to kill him. Okay, that guy's gone. Good. Okay, yeah, that guy didn't attack. Sometimes the pirates prioritize going after the villagers to actually attacking, which is very annoying when it actually happens. Because, yeah, I want that guy to die right now. The reinforcements here are going to take a while to get to the fray. Hi there. Okay, you missed anyway. That guy is still pretty scary. Archers. Come on, pirates. Be stupid. Thank you. And nice dodge there. Now, please double him. I mean, he's got a hand axe, so that shouldn't be too... Really? Ah, wow. Loot speed is not good in this run. And that was doubly unlucky. Wow. Okay, then. That's annoying. Please tell me that guy can't reach the shore yet, because if he can, that'd be bad. Okay, good. Ross didn't disappoint on the second one. Because now I'm in a bit of trouble. Okay, axe reinforcements were from down there. Okay, there's a soldier there and a mercenary. All the enemies here are called mercenary. And even their description hides who they're really working for. You can reach the shore. Okay, that's really annoying. Because I need that guy to die quickly. I need to hope that that guy goes after Ross. even that's not reliable, because if I miss with that, because 8 times 2 is 16, but if he gets hit by 3 8s... Admittedly, they have a very low hit rate against him, especially with the Iron Axe, but I don't want to count on that. One of you has... You've got a steal. Okay, yeah, maybe taking you out first might not be a bad idea. I hope this works. Thank you. Okay, 1 pirate down. And now... I'm going to go for Operation's slightly more tempting target. Come and get the nice juicy Pegasus Knight. Let's hope he takes that bait. And let's just hope that you actually die this time. At the very least, this guy is gone. He can't terrorize villages any longer. And I would like speed on Luke's next level up, please. So yeah, Tana versus mages. Pretty effective. Tana versus that guy, not quite as effective. I'm gonna need to go ahead. Don't use men, that would not be good. Now, very soon something else is gonna happen in this chapter. Defense. I'll take it, but that's a weird stat for you to be gaining. Okay, so like I said, Tana versus mages, pretty effective. Yay, a game where Pegasus Knights are actually effective against magic users. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of things about Echoes' gameplay that I don't like, but one of them in particular was insisting that everyone have non-existent resistance growths, even Pegasus Knights, which was kind of annoying because there were some very strong mages in that game, and you kind of need a hard count on the magic users. And well, I mean, admittedly that is Dread Fighters, but I find Dread Fighters a bit too good. To top it off, Pegasus Knights were nerfed in that game as well compared to the original, where their effectiveness against monsters was a lot more considerable. This sea looks so empty because I'm used to this pirate still being alive by this point in the map. Don't do that! It's actually kind of interesting that Franz can rescue him. Franz having the lower con as higher. You don't have a javelin, and I don't have anyone's movement left who has javelins. I was kind of hoping to javelin that guy. It's a shame. I'm going to have to leave you alive for a bit. But Seth does double that pirate. So we can take him out, and effectively this village is also safe. That's not terrible because, yeah, Seth is going to take exactly... Yeah, that's going to be... Yeah, that's 18. So yeah, he will be left on 1 HP by crit from that. But 17, defensive 9... which would be, that'd be like, 8 damage, I believe. Yeah, that'd be 8 damage. 8 times 3, 24. Okay, Franz can survive a crit as well. There's a time like this where I actually don't want Tana to run around that soldier, because if he does, then she'll also get attacked by the mercenary. Although the mercenaries don't do that much damage to her. But I'd also not want Erica to be in the line of fire. Especially not with that guy. Just keep equipping the rapier just in case. Might as well send Joshua over there. Really? Colum here is just going to do shopping, because he's just a filler deployment slot at this point. Don't really need him for anything in this chapter, especially. Oh yeah, something that I should note, the very edge of the shore gives 5 avoid. Easy to miss that, but it does. So, moving Franz there or there is actually beneficial. Mercenaries coming down here. Now, Tana would normally be good at taking them out, but, yeah. Okay, he actually hit, but did not critical, and Seth saves the day once again. doesn't level up out of it, though. And that's going to Joshua on the first chance I get. Although Erica with one of those is kind of fun as well. That hit. Okay, you're not actually going to one round. Good. Because otherwise that mercenary will probably be able to attack you. And is it about to happen? It might happen. Yeah, and you took the bait. Good. The village is safe for yet another turn, and hopefully forever, because that guy should be dying soon. Yep, here's the thing that I was talking about.